Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for To Your Eternity episode 6. Oh, man. Last episode, guys. I'm excited to watch this one, but that was tough losing March, guys. That was really tough. So, had me in tears at like 3 different parts of the episode, and yeah, I mean, I talked to one of my friends regarding the end of last episode. It it seemed like, because the reason I say that is because they mentioned a like 6 month kind of skipperino. Not a skipperino, but like the time that it took them to, from the time they left the village, from when March was taken all the way until they made it back, was half a year. And I guess I just couldn't tell that much time was passing. As much as I've loved this show up until now, I think that might be the only little bit that I'm unsure of, because if it took them, 3 months to get all the way to that other town, or even if it took them a month and then they were in jail there for like, what would that be, 4 months and then a month back, I guess it just felt like a misconception, because it felt like when Fushi and Perona got away from Hayate there at the end, and they ran on Fushi's back as the Oniguma. It felt to me like they ran straight from there all the way, so that was one village to the other, and it felt like they did that in like the same day, But if it took them unless it really was a short distance and they spent just a lot of time in jail, because the jail part I could see as like seeing some time passing, but it was kind of hard to tell how much. So I don't know. I guess if the manga or light novel or whatever the original source material is for this anime, if it mentions it, and if it's not something important later on that they mention, as long as it's not like a spoiler for future content, if it's just like it just didn't get represented as well, at least to me, in the anime, let me know in the comments, guys. But anyways, I'm excited for this episode. That was enough of a ramble. I'll talk a little more during the opening, because I guess I didn't fully finish my thought, but I don't want to sit here for 10 minutes before the episode, so let's get into it, shall we? Alrighty, we're going to start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Aw, don't do this to me again. Even the narrator said it so sadly. Oh my god. My friend was drawing parallels to the face that Fushi made there. Was very much a March sad face, right? Like that's the kind of face that March would make. That's not generally the kind of face that like an adult that's sad would make, So it's very much like he learned it from March, because I mean obviously he's learning from the people around him. But the other thing I was gonna say was my friend isn't too sure either. We talked about going back and like rewatching the scenes, but we didn't get around to it. But oh well. Who knows? I don't know. I don't think it's really that big of a deal in the grand scheme of the story. We just gotta know that time has passed now. Even in the opening, that was like a seemingly an older March there, which we saw in the little bit as as she was dying. But it just made us think that she was gonna be fine, At least it made me when I thought that. But I've also wavered on that, thinking it was Perona's friend from the past that sacrificed herself for Perona and had like Perona hide away from the village. So I guess I've kind of flip-flopped on that theory too. Fushi. He transformed into March at the very end of the last episode, right? Okay. Probably just went back to wolf form. Damn. Aww. In memory of her. Damn. Familiar scent. Oh, is that the old lady they escaped with? Yeah, I think it is. Oh, I'm gonna show up as March. Oh. Yeah, when is it gonna hit her? Oh. Damn. Where it happened. Yeah. She's gonna follow? I don't know that he is thinking yet. I don't think really anything does. I think it's like more instinct right now. When he ate, it was with March a lot of the time, so that's... He's starting to gain some sentience and stuff. But not quite to full, like, thinking yet, I don't think. Damn. Yeah, he doesn't understand. Oh, no. Don't kill the poor old lady, too. Oh my god, what? What? That's creepy. Jesus. I mean, I guess if you're hungry enough, it has been multiple days. There's fruits right there. She's trying to eat the person. I guess she probably can't climb a tree. It's like... Oh. He understood enough. It's like the wound is so soft with March's loss that it's like doing the same thing March did to him. But it's like, it's still, the wound is still so soft. It's so weird seeing him as a March. Like, there's a part of me that it's like honoring her memory, and then there's a part of me that like doesn't like it. Say thank you. Oh, I already miss March so much. Is she gonna redraw that map? Damn. Beyond the sea. Such intense eyes. Oh. He wanted to try that too. Teaching some language. Interesting. That's a new expression we've gotten from Fushi, I feel like. Oh, so he was doing it. He was copying it. I see, okay. Teach some language. Huh. Damn. Aww. What is her name? A Pioran. Probably gonna forget that. Pioran. Piran. It's gonna be interesting how much of this does he sink to, like, water. Is he gonna think that's yum? Alright. I wonder how he does, like, correlating words to things. We know he does, like, decently. Alright. Oh, close. Yuff. Oh, I think he got it that time. Does he sleep? I guess he goes to the bathroom and stuff like that, so he probably needs to sleep as well. We've probably seen him sleeping. I'm just forgetting little moments. We saw him, like, curled up, I think, just a second ago, too. Alright, they made it to the water. Across the sea is their hometown, right? Oh, he knows how to ask what's that? Fish. Fruit. Good job. Damn, he's learning. I love it. Damn. He's even replying to sentences. That's what March used to say, I think, right? Damn. Does he point to himself? Oh my god, this is so good. The end. Roll credits. Just kidding. Just kidding. Oh. Well, at least they've gotten very far away from Hayate, at least. The question is she gonna show up again? Is she gonna somehow follow? Lovers? Are they still alive? He talks... She talks like he is. Alright. See, this is the kind of, like, if it did take a long time to get from Yanome to, oh. What? What? Oh my god. At least, I mean, I know that's not gonna kill him. Oh, it's like infecting him. Oh, is this the veiny stuff from the opening? Whoa, I think we might have seen that scene from the opening too. Oh. Whoa, what's going on? Oh shit. What is happening? It's like a tree monster version of him? Whoa. Whoa. What? What is happening? This music kicking up. Whoa. What? Lost part of yourself. It took a piece of you. What? Did, like, take, like, literally take? Huh. Oh, shit. Damn. What is this thing? Oh, a core in his midsection, okay. It seems like a cheap knockoff of what the orb originally was. Jeez. Is it gonna take the wolf too from him? Or did it just impale him that time? The little squares are coming off of him again. Is he gonna go back? Is he gonna go to like the Oniguma next? Oh shit. Yeah. So did he lose the wolf now? It steals the vessel. What? So what happens? What happens if it takes the? It's taken the Oniguma now. So what happens if it takes March? Jeez. Gotta get that core at its center. Oh, I think that core's in the opening too, isn't it? Okay, he did it. Oh, he revealed the core. Alright. Down to March. How are you gonna fight as March, though? Against the damn bear! Jeez. Come on, we can't lose March. Maybe he can get him back, though, by taking the core. That's what it sounds like. Agile. Oh, it's still partially revealed. Made it inside. Yes! He's scratching at himself. Oh, shit. Hang on to it. He'll rip it out for you. Oh. Nice. Ah, thank God. Jeez, what the hell is that? Looks like it's turning back to, like, just legit wood kind of thing. Or, like, a stone sort of thing. Alright, can you get your other forms back now with that, somehow? Do you, like, consume it? Okay, it looks like... Oh, there's the particles. Whoa, that is some imagery. Whoa, it's like all different parts. Damn, so it like, it seemingly took, like, the memories, kind of? But I think he had some memories from when... Interesting. And this guy... A grand objective. Wait, so what's the objective? Okay, so it's still the same thing, I believe. Ah, god damn. I did not expect, like... Damn. Okay. Until the coming end. Ominous. He didn't forget. Well, no, he just spoke. I don't know. Okay. Hey, this guy, or whatever from the opening. An immortal freak. Okay. Damn. Hell of an interesting episode. God. I like how the first half really took it kind of slow, you know? Because it kind of let us, like, feel out what it was like without March again, you know? And then, like, towards the end of the episode is when everything went crazy, right? And I'm glad we had that brief period of more relaxed, of him just kind of learning and stuff like that, you know? The helmet we were just introduced to. The Hund. Alright, well, we need to get better at fighting those things, I guess, that are gonna be invading the planet. Hopefully not lose so many forms next time. Alright. I think that's probably just about it. Yep, alrighty guys, that is the end of episode 6. Damn, yeah, that was a fantastic episode. Like I said during the credits, I really like that we took the time to spend with Fushi and I said I was gonna forget her name. It was like Piora or something. Shit. God damn it, I said it like a bunch of times. I know it was like P-I-O. Stupid. Why am I so stupid? Teaching the names that says Fushi. Nope. I went right past it. I got there pretty quick. This is my name. Piorin. Piorin. God, that's such a weird name. Like, weird to say, too. Piorin. So we met back up with her. We spent a lot of time with her. She taught Fushi how to talk. Obviously, as expected, he's not perfect at it yet. But, I mean, in just that montage of time we've seen, he's managed to pick up enough to communicate, like, in sentences. Where I thought maybe he'd be stuck with words for another episode or two. Where, like, he might know, like, fish, river, things like that, but he wouldn't be able to, like, form sentences with it and, like, reply to sentences that are said to him. But no, I guess he's learned enough. I wonder, like, I guess it's something that's a lot harder to teach, but I wonder how she taught, like, all the in-between words we say, you know? Like, obviously, it's, like, pretty easy to point to a fish and say fish, but it's harder to teach someone that doesn't know anything about language that if you want to say, like, if you want to question what they are, you say, what are fish? You got to teach them, like, the words what and are, you know, and how they fit together and what they mean when they fit together. It must be complicated, you know. But I guess that's why we skipped over that part, because it was probably, like, way more complex and probably really hard to portray in a show, too. Which I'm fine with, but This is definitely, I was starting to say it, and then shit just went down during the episode, but that montage bit that we saw was kind of what I kind of wish we got to see. If in fact, like I said, I could just be really wrong and like looked at things the wrong way, but if in fact traveling from Yanome to Ninana's village, if that was like a long distance and that's why they were half a year, I kind of wish we had like a montage of that on their way back, so that way we could have been like, okay, they had to stop a bunch of times, they had to rest and stuff like that. And then when we got to the end of the episode and they were like, you've been gone for 6 months, I would have been like, okay, so that montage was a lot longer than I thought it was. Because even when you see a montage, you don't know if it's only a couple nights, But because we saw them just run straight from there, jump cut to arriving at Ninana, it just confused me a little bit. But either way, that's the previous episode. We'll just, if anybody comments and lets me know, I'll clarify in the next episode for everyone else too. But yeah, I did not expect to see the guy from the opening, who is also the narrator, who is also the guy who put this orb on the planet to, as we just heard again, to protect it, or at least like observe it, But it seems like he has the intention of at least protecting it from outside threats. Now, it's going to be interesting when the morality comes of threats on the planet, because he might think of that as being more natural, which is something that I kind of just thought about. So, like, if there is any kind of, like, war or battle or something, and Fushi gains enough intellect to be like, why don't you help now? And he's like, because this isn't an off-world problem, this is humans fighting humans, it's natural, and there could be some conflict there with the morals of this being, where he could probably save a lot of people and maybe bring peace to this planet. Maybe. That's a lot more complicated of a topic, but either way, like, he could use his power for a lot of good, but he might not. Especially because he seems very powerful, yet he had Fushi handle this situation, which could just be a learning moment. Like, maybe if Fushi lost all of his forms, then maybe he would have just defeated it easily, and then got Fushi all of his forms back, But it's interesting. So he showed up because he could tell something infiltrated his garden, and this thing is something else that's off-world, which makes sense because of how similar it is to what Fushi is, It's a parasite that's, like, absorbing, like, the essence of what he takes. Now, is this like a knockoff of what Fushi is? Like, if that thing is left alone, would it absorb other people, or does it only have a taste for Fushi? That's what I'm wondering. Like, is it something that's directly targeting Fushi and no one else? Granted, unfortunately, a little bit of spoiler stuff, we do see some kids in the opening being, like, veiny-fied kind of thing, so, but yeah, I wonder what kind of beings sent that thing, like, is it a part of that guy's race, and it's, like, two different factions that have two different ideals for this planet, one to protect, and, and the other thing is if it is only targeting Fushi, it's malicious towards Fushi, but Fushi is already an invader to this planet, technically, so could they also be trying to protect the sanctity of the planet and not want Fushi walking around? And maybe they're not entirely bad guys, where they're trying to stop Fushi from, creating mayhem on this planet with his immortal body and stuff like that, It's very interesting, and it could become very complex, especially because we're only on episode 6, which leaves 14 more episodes for craziness to happen. And, like, the way I saw this story was, like, character developy storyline through the characters, but then episodic episodes. But I'm starting to see where we could actually get a story here, which is something that I didn't really expect. I expected more episodic. But if we start dealing with more of those things, and, like, if we ever start dealing with whatever beings sent them, and we start seeing more of the narrator guy kind of thing, you know, it's gonna be kind of crazy. I mean, it could be. Obviously, it might not even go that route. Maybe that's just something we're gonna have to deal with every now and then, and it's still gonna be like the episodic with just like a little story through line of these monsters, and maybe casual conversations every now and then with that guy who appeared, you know. But it's crazy because it seems like he's just an alien, right? Obviously. I guess maybe just a more advanced civilization or something like that than ours. But he has, like, crazy abilities, how he's, like, appearing here and disappearing and stuff like that, and, like, stopping time when he appears. Like, it seems more godlike than, It seems a lot more godlike than it seems like an alien race, you know? They seem extremely powerful, so if there is a lot of them and they were to invade, we'd be screwed. But, I mean, that's probably the case if we were ever to be invaded by aliens and they had malicious intent for the planet, we'd be screwed, right? Like, but yeah. Man, that's some crazy stuff, and I kind of like that he's able to talk now, because it's kind of cool. Even though, like, the silentness of him and stuff like that was kind of interesting, and all the characters, like, trying to talk to him, but him just not getting it. But I do think this is a healthy development for his character, with him being able to kind of communicate now and stuff like that. And especially because now he is able to, you know, potentially think and process things a little better and stuff like that, where I'm sure he's still going to be at a loss for words for some things and still not fully understand everything, and it's still going to be a learning process. I do really like the direction it's gone, and this show is still, like, top tier for me. Like, I don't usually rank things, but I'd probably rank it, like, 10 out of 10. It's one of the best animes I've seen in a while. I mean, I've seen a lot of good animes, don't get me wrong, but and I'm not saying this is better than some of those. I don't like putting one thing down to raise another one up, but I am very much loving this anime, and I look forward every week. I'm actually a day late watching this. I kind of forgot that it released yesterday, and I ended up, like, getting busy with some stuff and then staying up way late, and then I realized when it was already, like, really late at night, and I was like, I could record it, but I think I'll just wait till tomorrow when I'm refreshed and really ready, and not, like, try to watch it while I'm exhausted, because I've done that for a few shows and I'm just, like, out of it half the time. But anyways, yeah, guys, amazing episode. I could probably sit here and speculate on what we saw here, you know, between the narrator guy, alien thing popping up, and the parasitic orb thing that appeared, and what that could mean. I could probably sit here and come up with a million theories, but I do sometimes just like coming up with a theory or two and then just letting the story unfold in front of me. So yeah, I think that's going to be it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you did. Also, check out my Patreon if you want to support the channel. This one I am releasing as it airs, so there's not really any benefits regarding this show, but I have other Patreon exclusives I'm watching, like Jujutsu Kaisen and Black Sails on there, and early access for some of my other shows. So check that out if you want to support the channel and support what I do here. I very much appreciate it, but there's always the free way to support, which is just, you know, subscribing, liking the video, and watching my content. I very much appreciate it, guys. And I will see you in my future reactions. Bye.